The supermarket giant Tesco has pulled out of a scheme which locals had hoped would create jobs and boost the local economy. Plans for a superstore in Stirchley in Birmingham were first drawn up 16 years ago. But today, Tesco has told local people they've reviewed the project, taking the difficult decision to withdraw from it. Giles Latcham reports.
Not deprived, but not affluent either. In the South Birmingham suburb of Stirchley, a huge hole lurks in the landscape. Locals have spent years waiting for Tesco to build a superstore on the site. Now, though, out of the blue, they've changed their minds.
I'm furious, really. I've worked with Tesco for 15 years to develop this project. It was a massive regeneration project in Stirchley. It was going to be an anchor site that was going to kickstart the regeneration of Stirchley, and now it's not going to happen. Jobs are not going to be created.
Just before Christmas, council planners approved a new Lidl store on a site nearby, which means a gym and bowling alley will be demolished. The MP for the area thinks for Tesco, this was the final straw.
I'm not thrilled at all. I accept it's a commercial decision, and we all know they've been through a very tough period. And obviously, I don't think that commercial decision was helped by the decision of the council just the other week to have another supermarket less than a mile down the road.
Not everyone sees Tesco as saviours. This bicycle shop is one of several collectives on the high street, part of a move towards smaller, independent stores.
What we've seen in Stirchley recently has been lots of new businesses showing an interest, and ones that put the interests of the community first. So like interacting with what people want and building those businesses up in a way that's beneficial for the community.
Do you feel let down by them?
Yes, it's disappointing, yeah.
Whatever comes next, locals say it's time they were listened to.
It's an opportunity now for the local community to discuss what they would like on the site and see if we can get more involvement so we don't have another 17 years of dereliction.
Tesco's has already put the land on the market, saying they hope it can play a positive part in the area's future.
And Giles Latcham is in Stirchley for us this evening. So, Giles, what do the locals want there now?
The phrase I keep hearing is mixed use, so not just housing, not just businesses, but a mixture of the two. But let's talk to Mary Locke, who's lived here more than 40 years, and she's a city councillor. Mary, I know you're very disappointed tonight, along with the locals, but can you offer the locals some kind of pledge that something positive will come out of this, thanks in part to your local authority?
Well, I feel that the site should rise from the ashes, and the Stirchley people, the residents, should be involved in what goes on here, because they're very angry. I'm very angry because it's a waste of time.
I wonder what Keith Marsden next to you thinks. You invested in this area. You've got the pub, the British Oak, right next to what you thought was a catalyst for regeneration. Look at it now. You must be gutted.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it is a step backwards, but let's make sure that Tesco's losses Stirchley's gain. Let's get the community, businesses, residents, politicians, let's get everybody together and make sure we have a stake in what happens to this site now.
Mary Locke, will we still be looking at a pile of rubble in 5 years' time here, do you think?
No, we won't. I can guarantee that. I'm hopeful that we will. Excuse me. I'm hopeful that we will see homes, businesses here.
Fingers crossed. Thank you both for joining us on a very cold night. Tesco couldn't give us a precise reason why they've done what they've done. They do say, though, that this was a decision they didn't take lightly, and they also say they realise local people will be disappointed as a consequence, Mary.
OK, Giles Latcham, thank you. Strong feelings in Stirchley tonight. The day's other news in brief now, and a man has died after being assaulted in Coventry city centre on Monday night. 68-year-old Patrick Redmond suffered a serious